At last! Are you alright? Can you move?
So, after the last part, I went back and looked at my recording, and the audio levels were, as expected, all out of whack, so I hope I've corrected that now. To make my voice a bit more understandable over the roar of combat.
I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the crash. Alert! Covenant dropship inbound. They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
Oh, and the pistol doesn't have a zoom on it. Okay, that isn't the space banshee. That's just regular banshee with weird intrusions.
The ring's ecosystems.
Right. Just gonna run through it. I don't know why, but when it comes to Halo 3 music, I'm more nostalgic for this soundtrack than really any other soundtrack. This Sierra 117, and that soundtrack is played in the Storm as well. I'm not sure if I discussed this before, so I'll discuss it here. I'll bring it up here again. The interesting thing is, I felt more nostalgic for Halo 3 than any other Halo game because Halo 3 is probably my least played Halo game other than Halo 5 and Halo 4. Of the original trilogy and Reach, it's definitely my least played. Not because it's bad or anything, it's really good. It's just I don't have that long-term connection that keeps me coming back to it. And that means that I'm more... Yes, somebody runs into that shield, that was great. I don't have that connection. So, because I feel like I've actually connected to my childhood when I got it. I got Halo 3 back in 2011. That was an exciting time for me when I got the Xbox 360 for the first time, and I got and my parents got me a brand new 360, and I got Halo 3, and oh, I got grenades. My assault rifle.
The cavalry's arrived.
Got me.
Good to see you, sir. I thought we were the only ones who made it off the Pillar of Autumn.
Got me Halo 3 and Reach actually came for free with the Xbox. It was one of those bundled deals. And oh right, and Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary as well. That was the two games that I remember were 3 and Anniversary. But I actually, out of those 3, surprisingly enough, the one that I ended up liking the most was Reach, which it's funny how much people hated Reach back then, and it's kind of, nowadays it's kind of absurd that people like it more now than they used to, but did they change the aim with this mod, or am I just really that, or do I really need to warm up, because my aiming feels really off in this mod for some reason. But people feel a bit better about it now, but back then people really saw Halo Reach as they hated the art style, they hated the gameplay. As someone who doesn't care about multiplayer, the gameplay aspects, okay, there's definitely some things Reach could do with it, but armor abilities and stuff like that don't ruin the game. From a single player perspective, at least. Bloom can definitely go away. I think movement speed can be a bit faster than it is. And it's definitely not a perfect game. I'm going to talk about this when I get to Reach. Why am I talking about Reach when I'm talking about this? But anyway, I really like it. I still consider Reach to be my second favorite game after Halo CE. And Halo 3, that's a weird death yell. I remember Halo 3 more nostalgically. And Halo Anniversary, even at the time, I remember not really caring for it as much as I expected to. and nowadays I really don't like style change, but no, I'm not going to hold it against you for like Halo Anniversary. I just don't care for it. Out of those 3 games, I guess it would be surprising that the one that I ended up liking the most was not Halo 3 or the remake of Halo CE. My favorite Halo, it would be Reach. Those were, I'm not gonna say those were the days. I consider, I look back on it more nostalgically. I definitely wouldn't like want to travel and do it again, but it was an interesting time. Played a ton of Reach. Halo 4 when it came out, I played a bunch of it initially, but I ended up always seeming to gravitate back to Reach, which I guess makes a lot of sense. At the time, I didn't realize why. I didn't really have the objective lens that I do now, where I'm like, okay, this is why Halo 4 is bad. But back then, I remember Halo 4 being awesome, and it's the same with Halo Anniversary. I really loved Reach, I love Forge in Halo 4, but pretty much everything. And Spartan Ops I played quite a bit, but it was more as a just play it to switch my mind off, enjoy myself for a few hours, more than actually playing a game. It's one of those absent-minded games. I guess I've never played Call of Duty, so I don't really have a personal testimonial to this. It's the way that a lot of people describe Call of Duty is a game that you don't play really seriously, you just play it to kill time and shut your brain off. To this day, it's of course kind of a guilty pleasure. I still go back and play it, especially Spartan Ops. I find Spartan Ops to be a lot more difficult to be honest, because it's a bit more open-ended. You don't have to take it as seriously because you just die.
Anybody read me? Repeat. Any UNSC personnel respond.
Oh, that's just Carbine. I thought that was...
Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Hammer? Roger, Fire Team.
Here comes
Charlie. Good to
the
hear from you.
6-wheel
Hammer, we
Warthog.
need transportation to the command
I
zone.
still love the term John Deere
I'm on my
Warthog.
way.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Hammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we
It
can
is a
save some soldiers.
very stretched version of Halo
Roger,
2's
Cortana.
the ramp up back in Halo 2's. I don't know why I find that so
Okay,
interesting.
Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give them hell. Roger, Hammer. Stand by to evac survivors and transport them to safety.
Look at this
That's
glorious
affirmative.
thing.
Echo 419, staying on station. Hammer out.
That is a weird gun barrel.
This cave is not a natural formation,
I don't remember that.
Someone built
Man, that is...
so it must lead somewhere.
It's not unrealistic looking, but it definitely seems...
Actually broadcasting tactical data on unencrypted channels. You should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter.
But despite looking all crazy, it seems to handle the CD Warthog. Oh, and I completely forgot to check the ammo cache at the very top of this truck. Oh, I was playing some SPD3 on Legendary, and it's still kind of in that mode. Maybe that's why my aiming isn't.
About to get mad. How'd that feel?
Oh, and you know what I dropped? I dropped my assault rifle with all the grenades. Oh well. I'm sure I'll get plenty of opportunity to use that later. Or actually, I did use that a few times. Never mind. But yes, I will get ample opportunity to use that later.
Try me.
Another choice of music that just I'm gonna stop fixating on the music. It's just, to me in particular, it's very off-putting. And then the fact that it goes no, it may seem like I'm just hating on this and pointing out every little imperfection, but I'm actually enjoying this so far. This is such a goofy looking yet charming warthog. This is like something you would see from a low budget movie. Just a regular Jeep with a bunch of extra stuff tacked onto it. It looks bad in a charming way, if that makes sense. I'm not going to go all out and explore this like I did with
There's new traffic.
Ruby's
on the
Rebalance.
battle.
I'm just
A lot more
I don't
crew
think
made it
there's
off the autumn than I had
sudden
predicted. The captain really gave them
oh,
hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors,
new area.
we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
Oh, that was a forward structure. Oh, those are just the lights. I thought that was teleporter for a second. Anything on top of here, or is this just random structures? Not for no reason, but just kind of visual flair. That's the thing about the difference in philosophy with all these mods. As much as, and I'm not saying that one is better than the other at all. I'm just saying that it's a different style, because with the original Halo 1, everything that was there had to have a purpose. It was, they had such limited hardware to work with that there was very little there that wasn't put there for a very, very specific reason. That wasn't put there for a very, very specific reason. Whereas with mods, of course, in 2022, you can do anything you want to, so there's a lot more opportunity to add entire structures or crates or other things that are not meant to be designed or anything like that. So it's for someone like me who's used to the original, where everything has to represent the sun. Oh, he's low. Hey, where is this one? I remember the bridge, but I don't remember there being an entire another thing here. ODSTs. Huh.
Showtime!
Okay, I guess this was just here so I can pick up some ODSTs.
Over here! I'm on it. You like that? Keep it up, bro. Want some more? Get up so I can...
I just realized the health meter for the Warthog itself is in the bottom corner by the motion tracker.
died for me.
Not sure if I should have looked when I first got in this. Am I just really low, or is the bar just really dim by default? I think it's the latter. Although I'm not sure. Oh well. I'll drive into the next encounter. If I blow up within a second, then I'll know. No,
Johnson?
this can't be the direction it came from. This is, no, it's definitely... I was gonna say, I didn't cross the bridge again. So that's... Anything interesting around here? Oh, hi, Johnson.
Damn it, Chief. There's a Covenant AA gun in the next area.
We're on it, Sergeant.
Okay, so just teleport to another... or the level. I do remember that happening a lot with some of these new areas, which is a bit jarring, but not too bad. It could have been done
Chief,
worse.
look, Mark 5.
Oh, elephant!
Come on, Chief, this way.
You're supposed to... Okay, Johnson's driving. Oh, missile turret.
Keep it up, Chief.
These traps... Is that a trap?
There's one.
Am I reloading? What is... I cannot shoot. Yeah, these are trapped. And somehow that didn't hurt me at all.
Look for a weak spot, Chief.
Supposed to get off here, is it? It says look for a weak spot. Interesting little structure. Variant of really cool thing. So he is just dropping me off here, and I have to go. What is the point of even bringing the elephant in? You're gonna just stop here. Oh. Really a fan of it. I don't know why this doesn't feel right. I'm saying that a lot of these guns feel a bit off. I can't really put a finger on it yet. Maybe that yet. Maybe it's just because the enemies have more health than they used to. Oh wow. Maybe it's just because the enemies have more health than they used to, but it seems like the goals for the guns are a bit... I think you have to reload them. That's what I think after a few rounds. Yeah, you see now I can't fire for a couple seconds. Fire again. That has to be.
Look for a weak spot, Chief.
there's the one. Just randomly sticking out of the mountain. Is there? It almost feels like there's forced mouse acceleration. I don't think that's possible in MCC, but that's what it feels like. It really feels like the game is something off. Like, of course that could just be me, but I was just playing the other day, and it's not this bad. Or it wasn't this bad. I don't know where that goes to. I'm gonna make sure I destroy the objective first. Did I do it? Yes, I did, apparently.
Chief, get going. I'll keep an eye on him. Good luck.
And yes, this is where I'm supposed to go. This is the end of the section. No, I was going the right direction. This back where I... Okay, so I think this just looped me back around to where... Yep, just like the pillar bottom. Just... That is an unusual animation for blind folks. And they count as your allies, so you lose points in the kill. Alright.
Lifeboat detected. No signs of
Oh, and sniper rifle. Apparently, if I remember right, this was the way the sniper rifle was in Halo Landfall. To me, it really looks like the sniper rifle from Far Cry 3 Blood Rain. That's another game I might play at some point. Or as like a full playthrough. I have a bunch of these projects that I just kind of bouncing around in my mind that I might do eventually. It's no promise at all. It's just me vocalizing.
hills above destruction.
Far Cry, I will say, Far Cry 3 Blood Rain is such a... It's an example. What do you know? It's an example of what happens when a game company designs a game, not a product to appeal to certain demographics or to hit sales targets. Say the same thing about Flight Simulator. But I'm not gonna get into the depressing state of the video game industry right now. I'm gonna have some fun playing this game. That's a rabbit hole I don't want to jump into right now. That's interesting. So the shield depletion effects stay on your character even after you die. I guess... Well, I don't want to say realistic, but that's... I guess intentional. It's interesting. A lot of... That's what sums up a lot of the stuff in this game. It's kind of interesting, but neutral.
Marines hiding in the hills
Which
above
is...
destruction.
why I find it kind of... too bad that I don't want to say kind of sad, but too bad that the gunplay can be a bit odd with the aiming and the enemies having a little too much health sometimes. The fact that there's a lot of potential with if this was just closer to vanilla in terms of damage and stuff, it would be a lot more enjoyable, and I would find myself back up for the visuals. But so far, this seems to be kind of reinforcing what I'm still kind of open-minded about it, but it seems to be so far kind of proving what I remember where, oh boy, has interesting visual stuff, but it's an experience that's watered down by. Oh, is this? Do I remember right? How do I use the? Okay, you hold, and then it basically acts like the reach target designator. Oh no, go away. What is with this aiming? For some reason it feels really unnatural. I'm guessing it's due to aim acceleration, but why would you... How could you mess up the aiming in Master Chief Collection when it's set for the... I don't know anything about how games work, but... There's something... somewhere I'm missing? And those are... Wow, that is a weird looking raven. I killed them. I didn't kill either one of them. Better watch this. At least one of them. Whoa, falling back, falling. Why aren't you helping me, Marines? Ow. You know what? 1 second. Let me see if this makes it feel any better. Man, that feels a little strange.
Echo 419 to Cortana, come in.
We read you, Echo 419. We have
That's
survivors
weird.
and
Why
need
are
immediate
you
dust
coming
off.
in when the Wraith
Roger,
is...
Cortana. On my way. I've spotted additional lifeboats in your area. One near a rock slide, and another near the cliff edge. Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors.
Acknowledged. We're on our way.
For some reason, this feels more natural. It's like it's... Like I said, I'm guessing that it may be aim acceleration, but it feels like it's just magically increased my sensitivity.
About time you showed up.
Oh, and before I leave, firstly, but also, but more versatile than plasma pistols. Oh, but I did get grenades. Okay. Where is... There. Okay.
Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
I want to know, are the Grub's with shields randomly shown them? Or is it some external thing that I'm not noticing? Given some Grub shields. It seems to be the Grub miners so far. Or the golden armor Grubs. But I'm not sure what's
You got that right.
causing some of them to have the shield and some of them not to. Oh, I just realized the sniper rifle has artillery, has the artillery bar on the scope, which is cool. I'm guessing since it said ready, are they assuming that happens?
Way to go! Let's go, Ronnie! Come on! Keep it up, bro.
Actually, no, I'm not going to use my last few targeted big shots. I'm going to save them for the last area. I don't think those recharge. I might only have... Let's see. Yeah, if I only have that one. Just die back to the ground. This is not the life I thought.
Nice shot. Give me an echo.
This area, I'd say, is probably the easiest of the three. I'd say the cliff edge, and
Affirmative, Bonehammer. We're ready for dust off. Approach when ready.
I'd say the cliff head is my favorite. Cliff head? Cliff edge is my favorite, followed by riverhead and then rock slide in terms of my favorite.
Oh yeah, baby!
Overall, as far as ease, I would say the
I picked up reports that the Covenant has located
rock slide,
of Autumn's crash site.
then the
Good news is the captain's still alive.
cliff edge, and then
Bad
riverhead.
news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command. Let's hurry Hurry and find the final lifeboat so we can link up with the rest of the survivors.
What the?
Maybe they still have the structure.
Eat it! Way to go!
Aiming still doesn't feel natural. That's my biggest complaint with the Titanfall. Right? At first I thought it was just me needing to warm up, but no, there's something off with the aiming in the mod that really drives me crazy. These grenades actually are fairly predictable. They're actually really well done in that they have the amount of gravity and speed that you'd expect to. Maybe a little bit slower than I expect, but it's predictable. It's easy to tell where it's going to go. Yeah. Then, of course, a grenade launcher isn't supposed to be a precision weapon, but... Oh no. Needler. We have arrows? As I said in the past, it's strange that some of the music choices are right on and others are so off. Oh well. Down the structure we
Cavalry has arrived! Roger that. Marines! Assemble for evac! Pronto!
like
We should secure the
Mountain
area before the
Travels in here.
dropship arrives.
That's the last of them.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. We found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn.
Let me.
The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau,
Yes, that
300
does.
kilometers upspin.
Strange on the. That's a strange indicator, but yeah, it actually does work as an indicator. Noted.
There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master Chief. Ready for dust off.
We should move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission.
Just random dropship flying away from the. That's the dropship. I'm assuming that's the dropship that was scripted to come from the other side of the map, but whatever. Let's move on to Truth and Reconciliation. See you then.